What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Father-Son Fantasy Football Podcast. My name is Paul.
My name is Justin, and today is Sunday before Labor Day. It is September 2nd, and
we got a special night tonight, Justin, in about an hour.
Yeah, it's going to be the Listener League, so I'm excited to get to that and win, because I don't think it's going to be that much of a contest, but we'll see.
Yeah, can't wait for the
We're going to be talking about it all
hour.
season long, so yeah, an hour from now we're going to be recording that. If you guys are new, please subscribe. We're going to have content coming out all season long, and we're not just like a family podcast. We have good information here, and we try to be entertaining, so hopefully people enjoy it. If you write a 5-star review also, we will shout you out on the next episode after we read it, and then also we have a YouTube channel that we're going to be putting some in-season content up on too. It's busy right now. I just got back to college, so that's Father-Son Fantasy Football, and you can follow me on Twitter at JustinFSFF and the podcast Twitter at FatherSonFF. So today, we're going to go over some news, and then we're going to get into the bets that we made all season long, right?
Football is 4 days away.
Football is 4 days away.
4 days.
Crazy.
All right, let's start with some news.
Start with some news first before we get into the bets that we made this year. We're going to see if we want to take back a bet, keep it, and we're going to try to make some new bets today too, because after there's just no going back.
Okay. The biggest news, I guess, is McKinnon tears his ACL. Enough.
You want me to react on it, or?
Go ahead, react on it, because I'm pissed.
Yeah, so
the last play of scrimmage.
The last play of the practice, yeah, he had torn his ACL. So I think if you're thinking about who to add between Matt Breida and Alfred Morris, because that's all we were thinking about right now, I definitely go out Matt Breida, because PPR leagues.
Matt Breida's not going to be. He's not going to be
in
available.
Some leagues he could be available. If he's not, then I'd still go get Alfred Morris, because he's going to have survivability down the stretch for you. He's going to get his points. It's going to be like a timeshare in a way, just like most backfields are. So I think they're both going to do well, but I prefer Breida in PPR. And it sucks because McKinnon was getting drafted with the second round sometimes, and he was falling to the late third, but you're paying this almost a ceiling price for him, so I guess next man up. So Matt Breida is the pick right there for me.
Unbelievable. Right. I picked him in a late second round in one draft.
Yeah.
I just like last year. Last year was Odell. This year it's McKinnon.
Happens.
Great start.
Yeah. I mean, the team wasn't that good anyways. They probably left it down easier.
Yeah, you'll see. Wait till I win this subscriber
league. You're not going to win
this
subscriber league. All right, what's the next piece of news?
Next piece of news is Chargers bringing back Antonio Gates. I knew it was going to happen. I don't know what
he did say. Why don't they
I don't know what
Antonio Gates? He's listening to the James Coe episode. You also said it too. I don't know what took him so long either, but this guy was probably just laying on his couch, and now he's getting back into football. So I don't see. He can have some viability though. He's gonna be a starting tight end in the Chargers, and they tend to use it a lot. So I can see top 15. I think this helps the late round tight end approach. So if you don't get Gronk in the third round or late second, then I think you're punted all the way, and I'm being okay with Antonio Gates as my starting tight end.
We don't know what kind of shape he's in either.
All you gotta do is go in the red zone, put your hands up.
Giants waive quarterback Davis Webb.
He's awful. As Giants fans, Kyle Alutta, I liked more. Davis Webb is not special, and he's not that good, so I'm okay with this releasing. Nothing for fantasy.
Patriots claim 2 wideouts.
Yeah, they got Chad Hansen from the Jets, and they got Amaro Darboh from the Seahawks. So people who are truthers for Darboh, he's on the Patriots. They'll see if they can use him correctly.
Yeah. Broncos dumping Lynch.
Yeah.
Finally.
About time.
No one was there.
Guy's awful.
Right. Wentz is not cleared for contact.
No shocker there. We had Matthew Betts on the show. He even said that he's not expecting to play the first couple of weeks. Don't want to risk your franchise quarterback.
No. And Gillislee joins the Saints.
So I thought it was going to be Jonathan Williams taking over the Mark Ingram role, but it looks like Gillislee's going to be there. And I'm actually excited for him. He could have some value the first 4 weeks playing that Mark Ingram role in the Saints offense that you know is going to produce. And they also have an easy first 4 games. But I think the big takeaway here is that Alvin Kamara rising up my draft boards. He's now my number 5 running back. You can't deny it. This guy's going to get monster workload, looks like, even though he wasn't meant for it. He's going to get a monster workload these first couple games, and I'm looking to take him in the first round if I have a middle pick in the subscriber league tonight. Spoiler alert. So there's that.
That's all the news I got.
I don't have anything here really, other than the Patriots signing. A lot of stuff's happening. Royce Freeman still announced as the backup. That's all stupid coaching. I feel bad for him because Vance Joseph just doesn't. I don't know. We'll see. That's going to change probably as the season goes on. Some other cuts were surprised. Dan Bailey got cut by the Cowboys. I'm surprised by that. I don't know why they did that, but maybe they're trying to re-sign him for a cheaper deal. That could be the case. But let's get into these bet stats. All right, Dad. So we're gonna go over our bets that we made from all season long when we started back in late May. So let's go over them and see if we want to keep them, what side, who took what, and then we'll see if we can make some new bets today. How's that sound?
Sounds great. So we have 15 bets on the table
15.
right
Yeah,
now.
I wish it was more, but a lot of them, I know my dad already
So
lost. But what are they, Dad? Let's read them
yeah,
off.
the first one that we made was you said Zeke will lead the league in
I
carries.
stand by that.
I said no.
I stand by that. I don't care if the offensive line hurts. You're still gonna feed the guy the ball. So I'm gonna stick by that bet if you want to keep it. But this is on you now.
I was going to change that and say no bet, but I'm going to keep that bet.
Yeah. I mean, now it's a little more
Keep that
concerning
bet.
with the offensive line, but I think he's still gonna get fed the ball because they've done nothing to help their pass catchers. But I think they can maybe go pick up Corey Coleman. Corey Coleman got released from the Bills. That's another piece of news that we forgot to mention.
Yeah,
That was crazy. They just traded for him and then they just released him. So I think the Cowboys they can look to sign him, and I like that for Corey Coleman's fantasy stock because there's no one really there.
Okay.
But
I'm going to keep that bet because you got guys who could take that number one spot easily, like Fournette,
yes,
David Johnson, any of them
Le'Veon
guys.
Bell maybe.
So I'm going to keep
Especially
that bet.
this year. Yeah, that's not a bad bet to keep, but that's probably the one I feel like. Actually, I'm pretty confident Zeke's still going to win that. But
You're losing all these. Here's number two.
What's the number two, Dad?
I say Royce Freeman will have more fantasy points than Alex Collins.
Wow.
You said
So this
no.
is from the beginning of the year too in June. No, I'm standing by
At
it.
the beginning of the
I'm
year.
standing by it. My dad loved Royce Freeman really high, and I was high on Alex Collins. And I have been lower on Alex Collins in the past couple, I guess, month and a half. But I have risen back on him, so I'm going to stay Team Alex Collins. This is closer than I thought it was going to be, though, which makes it for a good bet, I think. They're going right next to each other in ADP, too. So I'm staying by my own bet right here. And you're staying by it, obviously, because you love Royce Freeman. Looks good. So 2 for 2 so far. But try to tweet me at JustinFSFF to see whose side you take on some of these bets. Like, tweet out the bet and say what side you take because I want to see where the feedback is. And we got to think of something to do for the loser because it can't just be,
Well, they're all going to take my side. They're not taking
They're not going to take my side?
Those are,
No, but we got to think of something to, do. So say, like, you lose. What do you got to do if you lose the bet, Like, you
why's it got to be I lose?
or so someone loses. Whoever loses has to do something.
Well, let's let the listeners give us some
Yeah,
suggestions.
we'll think about something too. But yeah, hopefully get some feedback from listeners.
All right, bet number
Bet
three.
number 3.
I say Devontae Adams will have more fantasy points than Michael Thomas.
I'm not moving on that one. I love Michael Thomas.
Yes.
You're
That's
staying?
three.
You're staying with that one?
Absolutely, I'm staying.
Yeah,
I've been behind
you have.
Devontae Adams since.
I'm gonna add another one to Devontae Adams at the end of it. I think we have one more Devontae Adams bet right here, though, right?
Hold on. So
Yeah.
right now we still got 3. So the fourth bet, you said Doug Baldwin will finish top 10 in fantasy points. I said no.
Okay. Now this is tough because Doug Baldwin is battling injuries, and he even said to the media that he is not going to be 100% for this year. So I do like him if you get him in the 4th, 5th round range, but he's currently still going in the 3rd, and I want to retract that bet because of the injury. Otherwise, I'd still say I think he's still top 15, but top 10.
So that's a win.
It's not a win for you. It's a cancellation.
Yeah. A win
No,
for me.
it's not. No, it's not a
right
win
now.
for you. It's actually not a win.
Yes,
How is it a win for you?
That's a win because you backed out.
Well, that's not how that works.
Bless you. I'm not backing out on
No,
any bets.
what do you mean? No information came. I mean, fine, keep it. I'm not gonna take the loss when I can see it play out. What?
It's going to play out.
Fine, leave it then. I'm not gonna take a loss because of that.
All right. He was never going to finish top 10
Oh my
anyway,
gosh,
even
yes
if
he was.
healthy.
How wasn't he? You kidding me?
All right,
They
moving
lost
on.
200 plus
Moving
targets,
on.
and Jimmy Graham, red zone threats gone, and he's never had over 130 targets before, and he's been top 10. Dude, you're delusional.
Moving on to number 5. I say Devontae Adams will have more fantasy points than AJ Green.
Yeah, exactly. Another one that you're crazy, dude.
All right.
I'm keeping that one.
We're keeping it.
It's easy money.
Okay, bet number
Bet number
6.
6.
Marvin Jones will have more fantasy points than Golden Tate.
You chose Marvin Jones?
That's right.
Dude, it's gonna be Golden Tate. I'm sticking by that one too. It's easy. They've I remember back in that time that Marvin Jones was going like right behind Golden Tate. Now he's like spaced out. I think about round or 2. So that's pretty cool. The public seems to like Golden Tate more.
They're close to each other right
That's
now.
close, but they were closer. Like they were back to back, not or not.
Yeah, that's all right. That's okay. Because they're all afraid of Galladay.
Yeah, because Galladay is
Not
gonna.
me.
Well, you should be because
I'm not
stats
afraid.
don't lie. Like we have a small sample size of it, and you're denying it.
Okay, another win
Have
for
to
me.
do 20.
Bet number
Oh my
7.
gosh, okay.
This bet was made on July 1st. Eli Manning will finish top 12. I'm keeping that bet.
Remember when he said earlier that they were all going to agree with you? I don't see that happening anymore.
You said no.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I guess he top 15 as being his ceiling, but top 12, he's only had like one top 12 season in his whole career. Like, this is his best weapons of his career, though. I'll give him that.
All right, so that's 7.
Yep.
Bet number 8. I said Jimmy Graham will have more fantasy points than Greg Olson. Justin said no.
Yeah, but if I take it back, it's not a win anymore. I used to be high on Greg Olson. Not anymore, but I'm going to keep the bet. I think I have him back-to-back. I think I have Jimmy Graham higher in my rankings, but I'll keep the bet because Jimmy Graham is not good at all. Like, he's washed up, dude. Oh. He's very washed up.
You and the public are going to see it. Who else is going to catch balls in Green Bay?
Devontae Adams, and he's made people like James Jones, who was nobody before Aaron Rodgers, have top 12 season. He's not going to be only Graham and
Rodgers.
He's always made it. Even when Devontae Adams, before he broke out, was at number 2. Everyone was being like, "Oh, who are they going to throw it to?" And Devontae Adams came out. Look at him now. Like, he makes people good. It doesn't matter.
Picture this: Rodgers at the 10-yard line, getting rushed by 3 guys. He doesn't see no one, but who does he see? That big frame of Jimmy Graham. Just throws it up, and Graham catches it for his 9th touchdown.
Bro, what?
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, you're something else. Like, I can't take it seriously. Okay. This is okay.
Okay, bet number 9. Emmanuel Sanders will have more fantasy points than Jamison Crowder.
Who took who?
You got Jamison Crowder. I got Emmanuel Sanders. Of course.
I love them both. I think I'll keep that one. That's gonna be a close one. I think.
Wow, we got 9 bets.
That's a good one though. Sanders is going 26th overall in wide receivers, and Crowder's going 32nd. Sanders has definitely seen a lot more love, and they're both really high in my rankings. So I like both of them, but I'll keep the bet on my side.
Okay. Bet number 10. Jimmy Graham will have more fantasy points than Kyle Rudolph.
Kyle Rudolph all day. Easy money, dude. This is going to be fun. There's a lot of Jimmy Graham bets. Here we go.
Okay. You know my love for Jimmy Graham. The people know it,
Everyone should know. I'm making my team name something different before the draft starts.
Great. Number 11. Yep. I said Jimmy Graham will have 10 or more touchdowns. You said
I'll
no.
keep him at 10. I'm fine with that. I'm staying with it. He's going to have touchdowns, obviously, but they're going to come in spurts, and you're going to lose weeks, and he's going to win you weeks. That's how he works. He's going to suck for you, though. You're going to be annoyed when he has that one catch for 2 yards, no touchdown.
He's still going to have more than 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, Nope.
Okay, bet number 12.
Yep.
So far out of them 11, I don't see you winning any. Okay, bet number 12. I said Eli Manning will have more fantasy points than Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, Mitch is going to have more. Mitch has the upside, baby. They just got Khalil Mack. Oh, Bears are going to be exciting to watch this year. I'm sorry.
They went, when they picked up Mack, they went from 100 to 1 to win the Super Bowl to 40 to 1.
The Bears are going to be fun to watch. Young team, the second youngest team in the NFL. I'm excited to watch this.
Okay, bet number 13. You said O.J. Howard will have more fantasy points than Jimmy Graham.
That's not happening, but I mean, I don't like. Why is that? If I take it away, it's a loss. I'm not going to accept the loss.
Right. Then the bet's got to stay. We made these bets.
I'll let it play out.
Unless the only way they're not going to stay is if somebody's out for a year.
Question is, we said earlier in the episodes like that. Your perspective on these players are going to change all the time. Like, for instance,
absolutely,
you're thinking about Amari Cooper. You went from hating him to loving him, I guess. In a sense,
I don't love him.
Liking him.
I like him. I don't love him. Love and like are different things.
So you like him. You don't love or love.
I love Jimmy Graham.
Yes, you love Jimmy Graham, but like I should be able to take this away because I got new information that made my opinion change since then.
If you want to take it away, I'll take it away with a smile.
But you're gonna get a free win. I'm saying that shouldn't happen because my opinion has changed on this player.
I'll let you take that one away.
Yeah, I'm taking that one away.
But I got a big smile on my face right now.
Why? Why?
Because I do.
Why?
Because that was a stupid bet you made from the beginning anyway.
Yeah, but it was funny.
It
was funny, though. Okay.
All right, here's an interesting one. Jimmy Graham will have more fantasy points than Jack Doyle.
Jack Doyle.
Okay,
Andrew Luck's going to make Jack Doyle top 10. Oh, I'm excited for it. Oh, I'm going to add more bets into this Jimmy Graham thing.
What about your love for Ebron?
Andrew Luck said 2 top 8 tight ends. I think Ebron's a great late pick, but it looks like Doyle are going to be using more. Next.
Would you take Ebron over Gates?
Yes. That's close though.
I would take Gates.
That's because you're stupid.
All right, here's our last bet. Devontae Adams will have more fantasy points than T.Y. Hilton.
I mean, if I take it back, is it a loss? Because I think Devontae Adams is going to have it now. I've kind of faded on T.Y. Hilton, but I'll stick it. I'll see.
Okay.
I want to make.
So we had 15. So we had 15 bets.
Yep.
We erased one. I got a smile on my face for that one. So we have 14 bets.
Oh, okay. We'll make more bets now. Let's make some more bets. So let's do back to Jimmy Graham. All right.
Why we keep
Because
going?
Jimmy Graham
Let's
is
make some
awful.
good
He's actually
bets.
going 4th overall, so 4th tight end. I'll say Trey Burton has more points than Jimmy Graham. News came out today that Adam Shaheen's out for the year. I'm all in on Trey Burton. I think he's gonna have more points than Jimmy Graham. He's currently going around later than him.
I like Trey Burton too. I think he's going to be a sleeper.
More points than Jimmy Graham though.
I'm not going to touch that.
Why not, dude? You have him as your number 4. Burton's just Burton.
Not going to have that bet. Try again.
I said Delaney Walker. You back up away on that one.
I would take that.
All right, I'll put Delaney Walker more points than Jimmy Graham.
Boy,
Put it on
Graham
the
could
table.
Make or break me. Put it on the table.
Easy money. I'll take that all day long. Once again, if you guys are new, subscribing, let you know whenever we go live or something like that, like posting an episode. I'm going to be doing live streams Sunday. Just pay attention to Twitter. I'll be doing a live stream before week 1 on Sunday, and I'll be doing that from like 10 o'clock a.m. till 11. Something like that. I hope when you start sits and stuff like that. So, another bet that Devontae Adams you like a lot.
Okay, what do you got?
I don't know how you have him. I'll say Stephon Diggs. My boy Stephon Diggs is going to outscore Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is going 7th on wide receivers. Diggs is going 11th.
Yeah, I'm not making that bet.
But you made the one about Michael Thomas. Jeez.
That's okay.
Jeez. I'll say Larry Fitzgerald has more points than Devontae Adams.
Nope.
Wow, that one's even more of a distance. That's 15th wide receiver overall. Wow. You're scared. All right, who else do you like? You like Chris Hogan, I'll say, has more points than Mike Evans if you like Mike Evans.
I don't like Mike Evans.
All right. Well, I
don't have Mike Evans in any of my drafts. I will not take Mike Evans.
I'll say Sammy Watkins outscores Michael Crabtree.
I'm not making that bet either.
Dude, how about you look around for some bets to try to make some? How's that always having me?
Well, keep trying.
Because this is like I'm like Nelson Aguilar has more points than Michael Crabtree.
Well, now with the Jeffrey news,
Nelson Aguilar.
I'm gonna make that bet.
Put it on the table. Easy win right there. I'll keep going farther and farther. I'll say Aguilar has more points than Marvin Jones too.
Now you're getting stupid.
I'll do that one too. I'll write that one. You can write it. Keelan Cole's gonna have more points than. Let's see someone you like. I'll say Keelan Cole has more points than. Do you like Sterling Shepard more?
No.
You like?
It was Crabtree. What was the other one?
Marvin Jones.
Let's do some quarterback bets.
What do you got?
I like Drew Brees. Who do you like? I say Drew Brees will have more fantasy points than.
Yeah, I like
Give
Drew
me a guy.
Brees too.
Okay.
I love Drew Brees this year. I don't know who else you like. I think like Philip Rivers. I'll say Matthew Stafford has more points than Philip Rivers.
No, because I like both of them. I'm not going to make that bet.
I like Philip Rivers too. I'll say Patrick Mahomes outscores Philip Rivers.
That's not going to happen.
I'll do that.
Dude. You're going to do that? Put it on the table.
I'll do that. Upside.
Really,
the upside's
Justin?
there for him. Are you kidding me?
Our subscriber these an hour away, Justin.
It is an hour away. I can't wait for it.
What do you
Easy
think of
money.
that? 1 hour.
Easy. I'm
So
curious what pick I'm gonna have, but I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
We got any running back bets? Any disagreements? Who the guys you like in the top 20?
Barkley, Gurley, all the top ones. Obviously, we all like
Howard or Mixon?
I'm not touching that one.
Dude, why?
I like
These are close bets.
I like them both. I wouldn't know who to choose with, and I should have taken Howard instead of McKinnon. Too.
Yeah, we know that. You messed up, and I told you messed up after the draft. Anyway, Christian McCaffrey. Who you like more than him?
Fournette.
Me too.
If he can stay
Dalvin
healthy.
Cook. I'll make some Dalvin Cook bets. I say Dalvin Cook has more points than Leonard Fournette.
You're gonna say
I
that?
say Dalvin Cook has more points than Leonard Fournette.
All right, put that on the table.
I feel like in our first home draft, I took Melvin Gordon and I took Leonard Fournette over Dalvin Cook. Then my love for Dalvin Cook grew, so like I'm in the other leagues. I'm not that upset about that, but I did really want Dalvin Cook. But Leonard Fournette I like a lot. I think they were back to back in rankings. Zeke has.
Okay, that's Go ahead. Sorry.
Very good. I was just saying Zeke has fallen out of the top 5.
That's 19. So one more bet. We'll make 20. We have to have an even number. How about a little later? How about Kenyon Drake?
Or who?
I don't know. You tell me.
Mark Ingram outscores Kenyon Drake in fantasy.
Good. Mark Ingram's suspended for 4 games.
Mark Ingram outscores Kenyon Drake in fantasy this year.
You lost already.
Mark Ingram is going to have more points than Kenyon Drake in fantasy.
Oh my gosh! Put it on the table. How could I pass that bet up? Are you serious?
Way better for you down the stretch too. I'd take him over Kenyon Drake any draft.
Now what happens if a guy gets hurt?
It breaks the bet. 3 or more games. The
3 or more.
suspension's okay. Yeah, if you miss 3 or more games, the bet's off.
That's a bold bet. That's a bold bet
I'm
you
okay
just
with
made.
that. I'll say McCoy has more points than Drake too. If you don't know how.
No, he's the only guy in Buffalo who's going to get. He's going to get all
I'll
the
do,
work. That's it. We got 20. That's enough.
I'll say Matt Breida has more points than Tariq Cohen.
Yeah, it's easy to say
I'll
that
say
now.
Matt Breida
No,
has more points than Kenyon Drake.
no, we're done.
Wow.
20
That's a
bet.
bold one.
20 bets.
Okay.
We're gonna leave it on that bold one you
So
just
that one
made.
sticks with all the bets we had this year. We have any more during the season, like who's gonna score more points in a certain week? We'll do those too. But these are the season league long bets, and if we have any bets we make off the podcast, we'll be sure to let you guys know. But
let us know what you guys think about these
tweet
bets.
At me at JustinFSFF or tweet at the podcast at FunterSunFF.
And what should the loser do? Or what should Justin do?
Wow.
If he loses, when he loses,
you gotta eat 2 bananas and chug a gallon of milk.
That's
how you throw up instantly. Don't do that. We'll figure out something.
All right. Let's get ready for our subscriber leave. It's less than an hour away.
All right. Are you tired of getting crushed by the pros, DFS players, and sports bettors? So listen up right here. We are affiliated with thequantedge.com now, and thequantedge.com has the tools you need to play like a pro. They have a lineup optimizer, injury tool, wide receiver, cornerback matchups, and head-to-head tool, and you're also going to be armed with everything you need to win in DFS. You can make up to 150 lineups in seconds. You can see matchups to exploit, and you can compare players to help you make the right decision when you're on the fence about people at thequantedge.com. So, like, if you're deciding, like, in a week between Devontae Adams or Michael Thomas, you can plug those two players in, and it'll tell you what, like, the percentage of routes they are, the matchup, and all that stuff, and hopefully make your decision easier. You also get exclusive access to our industry experts, articles, podcast, and the TQE community by participating in the premium membership chat. So that means you can talk to any author anytime, and it'll respond to you for your personal questions. And we at the Father Son Fantasy Football Podcast have a special deal for our loyal listeners. So using the promo code FSFF, you get 10% off the season-long subscription. And that was ending, but if you use code FSFF, you should get some discount. So happy to be affiliated with them.
Discounts are good
discounts
too.
Always help.
Get a nice discount there.
Cheaper than what you'd pay full price, so helps us out too. So make sure you use the discount code there, and thank you to Elliot again for that.
Yep, thank you, Elliot.
All right, so that's it up for the bets. Once again, the Twitter's will be in the description, and everything else will be in the description. We have a listener league coming up. We're gonna go over that. But we hope you guys enjoyed today's episode and our 2 previous My Guys episodes. And yeah, I think I said that right.
Yep. Can't wait. Less than an hour. Here we go.